When you're in that stage of your life where you don't know what you want to do and you don't know what you love, you will never know unless you go out and you try things. And you have to be aggressive. You have to be a dog. You have to try every single thing under the sun. I even tried writing books at one point. Anything that sparks any kind of passion in you or interest in you, go for it. Try it. You genuinely have no idea, because the last thing I ever thought I would do is be a wedding photographer. If you have some time before 2026, sit down with yourself and make a list of things that spark your interest. Anything that sounds interesting, whether it makes a lot of money or makes no money, just write it down. That's where we're gonna start. Because what you also forget about is there are a lot of things that won't make you money, but they'll lead you to a place that does make you money. Photography, for instance. Photographers are either really broke or really rich. And the reason that is because it depends on the field you're in. It depends on what you're doing. How many people do you know who own a professional camera? Probably 9 out of 10 people own a professional, legit camera. But how many people actually generate money from that camera? I'm paying my bills. Everything you see right now, I pay for that from my camera. So you can't just say there's no money in photography, but you do have to explore the different niches, because there might be intricacies that you don't know about that will generate you a lot of income, or it might be a stepping stone to the next thing. We all believe in fate and we all believe in destiny. Your fate can be changed if you were to take those chances. Opportunity comes knocking at the door, but if you never open the door, your life could have never changed. This is a bad metaphor, but it's kind of like a gamble. If you never even step foot into the casino, you never even get the opportunity to gamble. And the opportunity to gamble gives you an opportunity to win. Don't you want to at least take your shot? Don't you want to roll the dice? It's kind of a stupid metaphor, but it works. It's the way that I see it. It's that you have to give yourself the opportunity to at least even try. So that's the first thing. Sit down, make a list of things that spark your interest, and don't write something off just yet. Even if it's something like window washing. You don't know. You really don't know, bro. You don't know. The second thing is you need to build confidence. Your head has to be so big. You have to have such an inflated ego, because if you want to be self-made, you have to recognize that only you are gonna get you to where you want to be. No one's gonna help you along the way. Matter of fact, people are gonna try to beat you down, okay? Your ego just has to be so high, because you are gonna have some low days. I've had my highest months and I've had my lowest months, to the point that I was like, do I need to get a job? That's just the name of the game. That's why most people aren't cut for this. They're not cut for this kind of a lifestyle, because it's so stressful. It's so hard. Everybody wants to be generating 6 figures a year, but not everybody wants the stress and the headache that it brings. Throughout every stage of my life, whether it was trying to be a rapper or an author or a poet, every single time I went for something, I genuinely believed it in my bones that I would succeed at this thing. I believed it every single time. Eventually, I did succeed at something. If you don't have such a sturdy belief in yourself, you're going to self-sabotage before you ever get anywhere. And if you're sitting there thinking, I don't want to try something if I don't make it, you sound like a fool. 90% of the time, you're not going to succeed in the first thing that you do, but that first thing will enable the second thing, which will enable the final result. I'm only a successful photographer today because when I was 17, I had a YouTube channel. So I had to learn to work a camera. I had to learn to edit. I had to learn to use these softwares and devices and all of these things. Without that kind of skill set, when somebody contacted me the first time to go assist them at a wedding, which started my entire career, I wouldn't have been able to say yes, because I wouldn't have had the skills to work a camera or the skills to see proper composition. I built those things when I was 17 pursuing YouTube. Did YouTube work out for me? No, but look what it gave me. And that's pretty much everything that you do in life is going to give you something that's going to get you to the end result, because this is destined for you. And if you work hard enough for long enough, you're going to make it. I started my hustle when I was 17 and I didn't succeed until I was around 25. Even now, I don't consider myself a success, because although I've hit some goals, I haven't hit all of them. I don't have a mansion. I don't make millions. I can't support my family yet. There are big goals that I haven't hit. So the way I see it is I'm really just at the beginning stage of my journey, but I've been putting in 10 years of compounding work and I'm still at the beginning. So have some humility and have some patience and understand that you can't have it all super fast, but you can have it all. The timing is not in your hands, but the input is in your hands. So literally your only job is just to work hard and to try and try and try. What better of a job could you ask for? That's amazing. You're telling me all I have to do is just put my all into something? In this day and age with social media, a lot of people, what they do is they just copy what they think works. You're not being genuine. You're not being true to yourself. Confidence will come from being yourself. That's something that I feel like people just don't see. The more you are yourself, the more your confidence will grow. When I was moving schools every year as a kid and I was a new kid every single year, I realized these people wouldn't know me next year. They wouldn't know where I am, what I'm up to. I realized I could do whatever I wanted. I could make any stupid joke I want and it wouldn't matter next year. So I did that. And every time I made a stupid joke, they laughed. And every time I acted like somebody I wasn't, they didn't like me. It's not that you have a bad personality. It's just that you don't show it. People don't actually like people that are exactly like them. They just like people who are genuine, who are themselves. So the more you are yourself, the more you'll see how the world around you responds and gravitates towards you. And that'll build your confidence. You'll be like, wait a minute, maybe I'm cool, bro. Maybe I'm the shit. And the more confidence you have, the more confidence you're gonna have going into every single aspiration that you wrote down on your list. Confidence will give you delusion, which will carry you through hard days. I posted a video yesterday, YouTube Shorts. I think I got like 5 views. 5! Are you kidding me? 5 views? Come on, bro. If I had weak confidence in myself and in my abilities, I would have stopped. I would have been like, there's no outside validation. There's nothing around me telling me that this is gonna succeed except for me. Except for my inner voice. If you don't have confidence in yourself and in your abilities, you're not gonna make it through the rough times because you're gonna think to yourself, I knew it. I knew I wasn't meant for this. I knew I shouldn't have gone for this. You have to rely on yourself. Don't rely on others because other people don't even have the vision. They don't even know what the hell is going on. These other people are just as lost as you are. Why are you gonna ask them for help? Depend on yourself and have so much confidence in yourself that you don't need anybody else. I wanna tell you that like everything you want will happen for you. It's just science. It's literally straight up math. If you work hard and you keep your head down, something will work. Something will work, but that's the key word, is something. You can't be so focused on controlling what it is and controlling everything and the timing and what exactly works, right? You can't do that. You can't control everything. My goal is just to have a platform to help people. My goal isn't to be famous on TikTok or to be famous on YouTube. My goal is literally just to have a platform to connect with people. So whether that comes from TikTok or YouTube or whatever new thing that might be launching soon, I don't care. Let it be through email. I don't care. As long as I have that platform. So that's something else, is you can't be so controlling about the outcome. Don't get lost. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't be thinking like, oh man, I only made $50,000 from my business. I wanted $1 million. I wanted 500,000. I wanted 100,000. Like, bro, a year ago, you didn't even have a business. Say thank you that you have a business. Don't get lost in the sauce because mindset is very important. And if you're ungrateful, your mindset is all sorts of disaligned. I don't think that's a word, but your mindset is warped. I really believe in you. I really genuinely do. I don't need to see you or meet you or talk to you to know that I believe in you, because I used to be a kid watching these videos too. And now I'm a grown ass adult running a business and still watching these videos. I know what it's like to be in that headspace where you feel like life is so hard and it's so impossible and you're stuck in the matrix. But I want to tell you something. When one thing becomes successful for you, you're going to see how easy it is to succeed in everything else. Suddenly, you're gonna want to have 45 businesses because you realize that you could do anything. Like, the world is your oyster, bro. You can do anything. The first snowball of your snowman. It's the hardest to build. You gotta gather all the snow. You gotta put everything together. But after that, what do? You just roll it and the snow just sticks onto it and there you go. It just gets easier and easier. The base is the hardest part. It's the biggest snowball that you have to make. Let this be the hardest phase of your life, but let it just be a phase. That's the important thing.